Hi, my name's Eric, and welcome to Bicas. This is where the magic happens, down under. Bicas has been around for 21 years now, and been in this space for, I believe, close to 16 years. This beautiful ramp you see right here, this actually used to be a window, and you used to have to crawl through the window and drop your bike down inside, but with many volunteers, they've been able to landscape this whole area, make this ramp. As you can see, over the years, we've acquired a lot of sculpture from all of our disused bike parts being turned into many, many wonderful works of art. Should we go down now?
Yes.
So over here we have the classroom. Today we're having a basic maintenance class, which is what it says it is. It's basic maintenance. It covers basically fixing flats, tuning up your derailleurs, dialing in your brakes, adjusting like handlebars, seat height, things of that nature. It doesn't really get into bearing systems or truing wheels, but you know, it'll get you rolling. We do have a build-a-bike class, which covers everything else you would basically be doing on a bicycle. Those classes are 8 weeks long. They're only $80. We try to keep the price really low and accessible. You can even work trade for half of that. And after you've taken your 8-week course, you're pretty much ready to build a bike. And to get you going, we'll actually give you back $40 on a card to use for using the community tools or getting used parts down here. So, well, now that you've learned how to build a bike or work on a bike, I guess it's time to go over to community tools. So over here is our community tools area. It's $4 an hour to use the tools, and we also have many, many used parts that you can put on your bike if such are broken. But you say to yourself, I don't have $4 today, what do I do? Well, we have a work trade program, which is one of the best things about Bicas. Bicas is developed to help people who are low income or no income have transportation to get to work. So one of our mainstays is making the community tools accessible to people who don't have any money. They can come down here, they can volunteer, earn some money. You know, we keep track of that for folks. You can come down here and work on your bike. Now, you might also be saying, I didn't take the class, I don't know how to work on my brakes yet. Well, you don't have to take the class if you don't want to. Our mechanics are ready and willing to help you out with any questions you might have. If you want to, you can come down here probably, you know, every day of the week with a different problem on your bike and learn how to fix your bike that way. So it's pretty accommodating.
Okay.
So over here we have every tool you could possibly need. Also behind the counter we also have a menagerie of taps and dies and headset presses. We have bottom bracket taps, all the strange esoteric tools. Some they don't even make anymore. So this is another little micro section of our community tools. This is the wheel building area. This is where people can build wheels, work on their wheels, true them up, clean their hubs. And well, a bicycle is, if you don't have wheels, you don't really have a bike. Okay, so right here we have our Fix-A-Flat station, and this is one of the things I love about Bicas the most, is fixing flats is always free. Not only will we show you how to fix your flat, but we'll also provide patches for you so we can get you rolling again. In a town with goat heads, thorns, and stickers, fixing a flat for free can be a lifesaver. Over here we've entered the depths of Bicas, way deep in the back. Very dungeony. But we have better lighting now, so maybe not as dungeony. Over there you see pretty much every size wheel you could possibly imagine. We have even the strange 650 Bs and Cs. And these are what we call Purgatory bikes. And we say purgatory because in the old Catholic sense, it's kind of this limbo. We don't know whether these bikes are going to bicycle heaven or bicycle hell yet. They're just kind of waiting. So many, many, many helmets. Helmets are always free at Bicas, along with reflectors. Safety is number one down here. So, keep coming around. Over here's all the small parts. As you can see, there's our local shoplifter, Zach, stealing parts. That's Zach Listash. He's a fine metalsmith, and he works here at Bicas as well and makes stuff out of metal parts, and he's probably fishing for some bad parts to use. So we'll get to some of the bad parts in a second, but these are all the good parts, or we think they're good parts. Sometimes when a bike doesn't make it to bike heaven, get to be ridden around on the streets, and it's just too messed up, it'll kind of go to like bike hell, and we'll take all the usable parts off the bicycle, and all the usable parts will go over here. And we try to keep it as sorted as we possibly can, because, you know, people come in and like, I need a left-hand brake lever, I need a front derailleur. You know, we try to make it so you can find it with relative ease. But as there are so many different kinds, we do what we can. These are our bikes that we have for sale. They're recycled bikes. They come in. A bike like this has been totally overhauled by Bicas staff and checked by 3 other staff members. These bikes are ready to go. They are super cheap. If you want something that's vintage and cool from the 80s and 90s, we got that. And at a value too. This is 150 bucks. You cannot top that for a bicycle with every bearing greased and brand new cables and a chain. Nowhere else. We also have bikes that are as is. This is something that we just kind of, you know, make sure it has all the usable parts on there. And a new addition to Bicas is the Ready to Ride. Although it may not have, you know, all the love and care that a totally recycled bike has, it's about as cheap as you can get down here and ride away today. So, and then right behind, right here we have our rental bikes. It's one of the last places that rents bikes in Tucson, also the cheapest place to rent bikes, I believe, in all of Arizona. It's $8 a day, comes with a lock and a map of Tucson. So it's a great way to explore. A lot of hosteling students, snowbirds, people down for the gem show, they all come down here and they'll, you know, we cut a deal. It's $35 to rent it for an entire week. So yeah, they're all basically single speed cruisers, but most of Tucson's pretty flat unless you're going to go up Mount Lemon. Welcome to the Bicas art classroom, where disused bike parts are turned into art. We have workshops every Tuesday and many specialty workshops throughout the year. Right now these folks are working on decorating their bikes for a holiday parade. This is the Bicas Recycled Bike Art Gallery, where we take disused bicycle parts and turn them into art. We have an art auction every year, which is a major fundraiser where you can purchase one of these fine pieces of bicycle art. Otherwise, you can come down here at any time and peruse what we have. Remember that just because a bicycle part doesn't work, we will still accept it and use it for art. And we also accept donations of art supplies for use in our art classroom. So that's Bicas.